What's going on, freaks and geeks? We're live again. We're trying something new tonight.
Yeah, how y'all doing? We're gonna see if we can get this to work out for us tonight. We really want to do some talking, because it's been a little while.
Yeah, and the last few times we've tried to do a live stream, it didn't quite work out in our favor, so...
So, you guys let us know, stream health, lag, all of that, because we're not going to be able to see it today.
Yeah, we're running blind. We're just running straight off our broadcaster, so hopefully...
Trying to lower the CPU usage, see if that helps out.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if this is live at this point. I should have waited a minute.
Yeah, guys, are we live?
I don't know. Let me go check.
We're going to check and see if we're live, because we don't see any chat.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure there were people waiting.
So just hang with us. We're probably being yelled at right now. We can hear you.
Well, maybe they can, but we don't know that.
Yeah.
5 watching. Somebody has to hear us, right?
Somebody has to.
There we go. Yeah, look. Well, stop playing with yourselves and you won't go blind. Hello. And hello all. My first live chat. Barbara. Not really.
Welcome everybody. Okay. I think we're here.
Okay, so you guys can hear us. We've been good. Alright. Oh, yep, and it's working on there too.
Okay. Awesome. How's everybody doing tonight? Did you catch our new video?
Yeah, did you guys watch the Mars video yet?
Welcome to chat, Barbara.
Stuff. Yes, excellent. Yeah, interesting stuff on Mars. On Mars.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to giggle. But yeah, Mars seems to have a lot of anomalies, but this one just took the cake. So if you guys haven't seen the video, you gotta... the confusing overlays. Yeah, that's what we're saying. It's just... there's no way it can be real. But why is it on Google Maps? Somebody gave us a possible answer.
Yeah, I think it was Mad Cat saying that there's a way to upload to like Google Maps or Google Earth through Google SketchUp. So
right, so somebody could have very well done that. And the original link went to the Spanish Google Maps, which is interesting.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
So yeah, don't believe anything that comes from that site either. That's what, UFO Mania?
Yeah, UFO Mania. The truth is out there.
Oh god, it's awful, guys. It's awful. We looked at a couple more of their videos last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, last night or early this morning.
And it was just, oh man. It probably was one of the original plans.
You never know. Do you like how... how do you like the layout of the video now?
Yeah, is this working for everybody? I like it, personally. Oh, you got our Discord on there.
Yeah, I do have our Discord in there. We do have a Discord going. It's under MonsterCast as usual with everything.
Yeah, so check that out. And that's going to be our backup in case live chat on YouTube doesn't work for us. Yeah. So yeah, guys, definitely check it out. Because like I said, it's going to be our backup. It's how we're going to communicate if we can't end up communicating on here. And you guys know the problems that we do have at times communicating on here. They've been planning
a base on Mars for years.
Yeah. Yeah, they're planning a lot of things. They're still planning on figuring out how to tell us they're getting through the radiation belt. Because they could do it back then, but they can't do it now. I like it. The recent videos have been good ones.
Well, thanks, Cool Brains, and welcome back, Earl. I didn't even notice you up there.
You didn't notice?
Not the first hello.
You're so awful.
I'm a horrible person. I apologize.
I think it was Horace's fault, because he said, well, stop playing with yourselves, you won't go blind, so you probably just skipped right over her. You were like, what the... Come on, Horace. You know?
That's normally how it goes.
But anyway, what weird events have we missed this week?
I mean, we know the Mothman over
Chicago,
which we put up.
Yeah, we put up the Mars anomaly. Despicable. But what have we missed? I can't find a real good source for decent actual evidence of anything anymore.
And not currently. It's like it's being... Hi, Jamie.
It's like it's being throttled. It's all fake, man. All of it. Guys, why is all the evidence fake? Somebody show us something real.
The thing is, we are getting evidence. We have a few things that we need to go over on the computer, but...
But it's hard. It's hard. I've been spending all my time looking at, like, September 23rd and August, 20th?
21st. The Eclipse.
21st. So I haven't really kept up on anything else. I've just been paying all my attention to that, because that's freaky. Could be freaky. We're going to have to do a video on it, because that's a lot to go into.
Barbara says the video is well put together, and we debunked it real fast. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Barbara. Weekend Weird is a good site for creepy news. The creators also own a traveling haunted museum.
Yeah, I was talking to you about that earlier.
Yeah, you were. Synchronicity, man.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do a video on synchronicities, too.
Yeah,
because that's been happening constantly. Yeah. Non-stop. And I've been pointing it out, so Rick knows it's been happening a lot. I pay attention.
But I was looking at Weekend Weird, and I didn't see much on there today.
Yeah, I don't know. We have this tendency to lean more towards the stuff that we know just shouldn't be out there, and we want to talk about how awful it is. Is that a bad habit? It may be. I've been listening to
Dark Waters.
Oh man,
we don't discuss him either.
Not that there's an issue with him.
No,
we just don't discuss that. But anyway, I've been wanting to look into some things, Rick.
What are we looking into?
I want to learn to become an exorcist. I really, honestly do. How do we go about that? Do these guys know?
No clue.
Somebody has to know. How about the fact that Ghost Adventures went to Brenda Harris's house last week?
I haven't watched that episode yet.
No, either have I. I didn't even know about that episode.
It's on the external because... Yeah.
What one was it?
I think it's the last one. The
Curse?
Yeah.
The only one we didn't watch?
Yeah.
Wow, we suck.
Well, I didn't watch the rest of them either.
That's true. We just kind of had them on.
I was real interested in the Skinwalker one.
Yeah, the Skinwalker one was interesting. If you guys have seen that. And Skinwalker is something I want to investigate. I mean, I would like to go to the same spot. Because that evidence looked like it could have been planted or it could have just been cool. Constantine! No, I'm much cooler than Constantine.
Oh. Good lord.
Hey, come on. You know it's true. Keanu Reeves doesn't hold a candle to me.
The new Constantine, though, dude.
See, I haven't watched the new Constantine. They never mentioned once what Brenda Harris's main profession. Like they went out of the way to ignore it.
I don't even know who Brenda Harris is.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. Oris, can you enlighten us as to who Brenda Harris is? You got to either jog our memory or just tell us, because we're missing something here. Let's see. Usually I buy hunting equipment. I'll spend some money on cameras. So you can see what I'm hunting. LOL. My secretary had a Skinwalker incident 2 years ago. Interesting, Barbara. We'd like to hear about that for sure. Comic book. Oh yes, the comic book. That would be the best Constantine of them all when it comes right down to it. Brenda Harris is a Bigfoot researcher on the Navajo. Huh. That is interesting. Did they find activity at her house? Was it a ghost hunt or was it a Bigfoot hunt?
Yeah, right? I liked the Skinwalker episode. That was a good episode.
It did, and Barbara said that her secretary had a Skinwalker incident 2 years ago.
So maybe that's something we can start looking into, seeing if there's more Skinwalker
Right.
sightings.
I mean, it seems like there's still activity, and I honestly didn't know that. So I'd like to look more into it. Anything to get me off the end of the world stuff. You know, like, that eats at your brain.
Yeah. You eat at my brain.
I know, I don't mean to. Actually, sometimes I do. Scared the bejesus out of me. She's an Apache. Huh. Now, Skinwalkers are real interesting. But you tie the myths of Skinwalkers together with myths of, like, werewolves and all these other animals. And why is it that every culture around the world shares these beliefs? You know what I mean? That humans can transform. I wonder if we could in the ancient past, or if we still can sometimes. A mutation or whatever, a disease. My mistake about her tribe affiliation. Or Wendigos. I can't say they are real, but they are super scary. Think about it. Yeah, Wendigos are crazy.
I haven't even... I think Goldbrains mentioned something previously about Wendigos.
We need to look them up. I know a little about them. I know they're nasty, cannibalistic. You know, they used to be... I think the original story was it was a shaman gone bad? Something like that. But I don't know enough about them to sit here and to have an intelligent conversation about them.
Some research we have to do.
Right. You know, I'd like to look into modern day vampires, modern day everything. See what kind of crazy creatures labs are splicing together. Because you know they're doing it. What else has been going on in the world, man? Oh, what about Colombia? Oh, jeez. Mom, you gotta keep quiet or I'll block you in chat. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, we noticed a new... how do you spell the country Colombia?
Yeah, like, my son saw this on a map and stopped me, and we haven't seen any other videos on it. But yeah, spell Colombia for us.
Anybody, everybody, how do you spell Colombia? The country.
Spirit of the wood that drove men to hunger for human flesh. Nice. Horse is on the ball, man.
Always. See?
Cool Brains remembers Colombia. See, Jamie says Colombia. Horace says Colombia. Interesting.
That is interesting. 2 out of 3 said C-O-L-O.
Which is
how
correct.
it is on a map.
It is correct. But we don't remember it that way. Just please do not start on flat Earth. I'll have to paddle you. If it goes there, I can't help it. Jeez. I have never been threatened to be paddled live. I don't know how to take
yeah,
it.
that's a little awkward.
Alright, but anyway, yeah, we remember Colombia. Columbia. City was there's a city called Columbia. It's Columbia City. There's a Columbia University. But it's Colombia, and we remember Colombia. And we remember it for different reasons, but we remember it Colombia. It's really, really weird. I don't know, man. We just saw that the other day. We figured we'd throw it out. Is it a Mandela? I don't know. Most of the people we talk to remember it with a U. Not everyone, though, obviously. Is it confabulation? Possibly. I don't believe anything's confabulation, though, anymore. I think things are getting too crazy for that. I listened to an interesting video about a lady who grew up in a satanic cult and claimed mind control was used. The cult basically tortured kids to make them have alters, multiple personalities.
Huh.
So they would program a different personality to do what they wanted, I take it?
That's what it seems like.
Kind of like an MK Ultra thing, almost. Yeah. People are sick, man. Sick people in the world.
Things people do is mind-blowing and mind-numbing sometimes.
And what you guys will think is even crazier is Rick doesn't even know it, but I've slowly been mind-controlling him this whole time. He has a split personality.
Yeah.
And I use it to my advantage. Make him do things. Rick, get to work. I have many other toys. Jeez. Okay, she said, yeah, exactly. As in Bogarda with the U.S. Army. Let's see. So, what kind of stuff did they make the kids do, though?
Yeah, like, I don't even want to imagine that, actually. I don't think that's a good question to ask.
No, I mean, like, did they make them go out and murder? Was it, you know what I mean? How deep did it go? I'd really be curious. I don't want to know anything, you know,
yeah,
in the bad realm there.
Yeah,
because that makes me upset. Sorry, guys.
It's been a long couple days.
Those yawns are contagious.
Right. Mothman.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys? The 10th planet. They're saying there might be a 10th planet out near the Kuiper Belt that's actually warping, like, orbits of, like, Jupiter and stuff. That's really weird. Who knows? Do you remember that movie, The Descent? Yeah, I know. Oh, I love The Descent. But when you see the monsters that live in the ground inside them caves, or could you call them Wendigos, or perhaps the Rake? I would call them some sort of subspecies of human, from what I remember in that movie, The Descent.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, they could be.
The thought is Skinwalkers, what like that could be a subspecies of human.
So it really could be. They would ultimately use them for their bidding and make them available for demonic possession. Excellent. That's what you want to do with children. Empty out their minds so they can be possessed. I've heard that about occults as well. Abuse, I imagine. Yeah, a lot of reports of satanic ritual abuse in the 80s were proven to be hoaxes. Not saying all were, but the vast majority were. I do remember that. Yeah, we're children of the 80s.
A lot of therapists brainwashing themselves, like brainwashing people to say there was abuse when there wasn't. And
that's why I don't believe anything anymore, man. It's been going on forever. This what you tell the public is not the same as what's really going on. Bullshit.
That's something that's coming up with NASA too, because we saw the video on it yesterday.
Which one?
You
can't think.
It was NASA getting called out on lies and then coming clean about the planets and how many Earth-like planets are actually habitable.
Oh, yeah. Anonymous says that NASA's going to be revealing alien life soon. And then right after they said that, NASA announced 10 more Earth-like planets within not too far from here. Now, my question is, how are they discovering all these Earth-like planets just boom, 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 boom? But they've been doing this for years, and now all of a sudden it's... Is it just... Have they been hiding them? Or is it all just a lie to keep us into scientism?
But they kept saying up until at least 2014 that the planets that were in our solar system, there were no more hospitable outside those ranges.
Right.
Up until 2014, they were saying that.
Well, and you got to remember, up until the 80s, we didn't even know if there were planets outside our solar system.
Yeah.
So everything we know about space, we don't really know, and is still so new that it's really hard to say. It's really hard to interpret anything, any of the data. You know what I mean? Especially because we don't know all of it. We don't know the whole truth. And you know we don't know the whole truth, because they wouldn't be hiding things if we did. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying, right, Rick?
Yes.
Okay. They were probably ordered to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent.
But not the ability.
We're going to get off track. The government controls most of the observatories. Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. They also control everything else. They control the information that comes out. They control the media.
It's becoming ever more and more apparent.
Yeah, it's not even like a secret anymore. And whether you believe in the Illuminati or not, all the world leaders are getting up and saying we need a new world order. You know, so they're talking about a one world government.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I don't want a one world government. It wouldn't work.
No.
It can't work. Unfortunately, with our species, that cannot work. And the only way to make that work is if aliens show up and force it on us. Which maybe is what's going to happen. You can't, or you really can't just take anything at face value anymore. Got to do your own research, keep an open mind. You never know what you will discover. Exactly. Speaking of NASA and aliens, I saw a UFO once. It was eerie. A big black triangle-shaped craft. It was not a stealth plane, as it was huge. You know what? I've seen the triangular craft, 2 times?
Yeah.
And now with the TR-3B information coming out, there's a very good chance that it is a TR-3B secret spacecraft, which is pretty crazy. The patents for that came out, so we know it's a real thing.
Yeah.
And if the patents came out, that means they built it a long time ago. The UN has been trying to push it on us forever. Yes, they have. NASA spokesman said they will never announce alien life, but if we knew a quarter of what they do, we'd never sleep again. Their words. Yeah, that's exactly. But that doesn't necessarily mean aliens either. They know things that they're not telling us, which is why they hide things.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting on any other subjects, but it is why they hide things. By 2020, NASA will reveal. If we make it to 2020, I'd like them to reveal by, July 4th.
Yeah, right.
So that we just know. Let's celebrate our independence by finding out we have alien overlords.
I mean, how many of you are going to be able to see the blackout from the eclipse coming up in August?
The Great American Eclipse. August 20th. I'm sure a lot of you are aware of it and have seen the path of it, so you'll know whether you're going to be in that path or not. But it'll be dark for everybody. Like Independence Day, exactly, Ghoul Brains. I want to steal a ship and then fly around and shoot at shit.
Don't you dare shoot that green shit at me.
Grab an alien by its tentacle and punch it in the face, man. If aliens have tentacles or legs or arms or... I don't know, maybe they're amorphous blobs.
Yeah, maybe they're... Who knows?
I mean, they could be something so incomprehensible, and they could be from a completely different dimension. We don't know. I wish we did, though. I'm thinking dimensional. I'll see Eclipse. Nice. Jamie will see the Eclipse.
We'll get some of it.
I'm sure most of us can handle the truth, but I think the truth is so different from the information that they give us that that most people won't be able to handle it. I think when they find out they've been lied to about so many things, it'll just be... I mean, the government won't be in control. There will be martial law. There will be panic in the streets. That's why I say the only way they can announce it is with the fake alien invasion.
Yeah.
They have to have everybody unite, not scatter, you know? Oh, God. Horace is excited by the tentacles, man.
I'm not surprised.
Hentai.
This is
what?
I don't know. So I lost my train of thought completely.
We had been talking about the eclipse.
Yeah.
And Jamie said, I think it was Jamie, said,
she'll see the eclipse. He'll see the eclipse.
I can't see the thumbnail to see whether that's a male or female. Sorry.
I think it's male. I'm not sure.
But anyway,
we'll see some of it here. It won't be the full darkness like
they'll get in the middle of the country. Which is going to be
this
crazy.
eclipse is so weird because it's literally segregated to the United States.
Right.
It's not going to be seen anywhere else.
And then
What is it, he?
Almost exactly.
Sorry, Jamie.
Yeah, almost exactly 7 years later, the same eclipse comes through, except starts over like the northeast, and goes the opposite way, making a big X over the country. That's interesting, because it's just never happened before. So to have it happen again 7 years later in the opposite path, you know what I mean? Just interesting alignments going on. Are we running the Ghost app tonight? We haven't. But we could.
Yeah, we can. I don't even have it on my new phone, so thank you.
Dude, I downloaded a new one.
Did you?
It's called Banshee.
What the hell?
Do you guys want me to run the... I'd have to drive up north. You guys want me to run the regular ghost hunting tools? Or do you want me to try that Banshee out? Maybe I can run both. But the Banshee makes noise. It's like a ghost box. I'll turn that on for a second. You guys tell me if you can handle it. See here.
Alright, I'm installing. I just got a new phone, so I didn't have the new app on it.
Yeah, this is like a spirit box. But I think if I go to my home screen, it's going to close it. I'm not sure. I don't think it's loud enough for us to use on air. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's definitely not loud enough.
Alright.
So we'll go to Ghost Hunting Tools. Everybody get out your Ghost Hunting Tools app. Well, this is like the favorite pastime on the live shows.
What we do.
And there's been a lot of synchronicities in the Ghost Hunting Tools. Gosh, I haven't ran this in a while.
Oh, this is the first run on my new phone.
There we go. Okay. Oh, you haven't ran it yet?
No, I just installed it.
Alright, first run on the new phone. Let's see what happens.
Let's see.
I got mine on.
Mine's on.
Anyone want to talk to us? Anyone?
I'm going to change some of my settings real quick.
I just did mine. Oh, it looks like I'm getting some activities already. Just asking if anyone wants to talk. The red line is... it's creeping up. But then it's creeping back down. Do you not want to say anything? I was hoping you'd give me a name. Oh, what'd you say? Dude.
What?
It just said baby crying. Look.
It does.
Anyone have a baby crying right now? Because that would be validating.
Said living then winter.
And baby crying.
This is a good way to spur conversation.
It is. Maybe the eclipse is making a pentagram.
Well,
You know what though?
We were discussing it because in 7 years from this eclipse in 2024, I think it was.
Yeah.
There's another eclipse that is going to cross across the country.
Right. That's what I was saying. It goes in the opposite direction. It'll be going over us.
Yeah.
And going the other way. And it makes a big giant X over the country if you put them over top of each other. Which is funny because Paula, it did give me a name.
Huh.
Well, Paula, if you're here, tell me what the baby's name is that's crying.
Maybe the baby's name is Paula.
It's just interesting that we have this Revelation 12 sign on the 23rd, but a month before that there's this eclipse, and 7 years after that, when they talk about 7 years of tribulation, there's another eclipse. You know what I mean? There's some weird stuff going on in prophecy right now, and it's definitely something to look at. Whether you believe in it or not, it seems to match up, so it's definitely something to look at. You know what I mean? Lost my grandson in January 12th. Oh, that sucks.
I'm very sorry.
Sorry, Jamie. That's got to be really hard.
Google Brains app said, find me.
Well, are you at my house? How can we find you? Do you want Google Brains to find you? Tease, it said.
Mine's still silent.
Well, it said find me, and then it said tease. It's
Yeah.
teasing us, man.
Mine hasn't said a thing.
Mine's pretty active. But yeah, the September 23rd alignment after the August one is weird too. Especially with Jupiter being in Virgo's womb for exactly 9 months. Well, almost exactly 9 months, a gestation period. We got to do a video on that. I don't know. But it did say tease. Baby crying, Paula tease.
And find me.
And find me, yes.
And I've got nothing.
Last time I turned mine on, it said no priest and Liam.
Why doesn't anybody want to talk to me?
Does Rick have cooties? Well, come on, that'd be hilarious if it said yes. Maybe your phone doesn't have the right sensors on it.
No, everything seems to be working fine. It's just
not giving you anything.
Yeah. We're gonna go get a drink.
I suppose that's okay.
Oh, I'm glad. She's doing it anyways.
Alright, guys. Everything slowed right down there. I asked where it was, and the app just said near. That's interesting. So I guess it's whatever's talking to us near Ghoul Brains. That's why you're not getting anything, Rick. Let's see, who is this? Vicky, Michael. At the beginning, you're mentioning UFO sites. Third part, I mean, Big Nay. I also mentioned about being into the paranormal. Then you mentioned you didn't know about the Mothman? No. Knew about the Mothman. I just didn't research a lot into the Mothman. Rick had. But I didn't know about the Mothman sightings until recently. When we looked those up. Oh, by the way, to become an exorcist, I remember reading about an online course somewhere. Of course, you could just join the Catholic. I'm not going to become a Catholic priest. That sounds awful. And nothing against priests, I guess, but it sounds awful. I'm haunted, no surprise. I think we're all haunted and we just don't know.
I finally got a word. I got cut. Why is it always violent?
At least it didn't say scratch.
True, true.
I'd like to see it cut you, though.
Can we not?
Can any spirit here cut Rick? The app said my husband's name the other day as soon as he walked into the room. Yeah, and we have a lot of stuff like that happen, too, where it seems to say something about what's happening.
We had the ghost sonar at one point. And my girlfriend and I were running it when we moved into the new house. And we got Love Rick. Like, spelled the same way.
Which was really weird. Oh yeah, I encourage it to hurt him. I always encourage it to hurt Rick. He's like my guinea pig. He doesn't know that. I probably shouldn't have said it. Join the priesthood. They have classes at the Vatican. See, that's...
Mine just redline. I got another
That's
word.
too much work, guys, joining the priesthood.
I got candle.
I'll find another way. Latin's not that hard to learn to read and understand. I'm sure I could figure it out. But I think you don't have to be a priest, do you? You just need to have faith and know the rites.
I believe. I'm not sure. I don't know the in-depth.
I don't even know if you need to know the rites if you technically have enough faith the way it works. You know what I mean? If you're just casting them out. I don't know. It's complicated because it's something that we don't even know for sure does anything. You know what I mean? It looks like exorcisms work, but we don't have any proof of that either. We don't have proof of anything, man. We need to get some proof.
You get to work with Ed.
Vienna Boy Choir is a
Oh, man. Sometimes our chats.
Yes, I will not become a priest, guys. No. Especially now. Boy, I was considering it 5 minutes ago, but... mine stopped. It does not want to talk.
Candle, and mine stopped. Anybody else getting anything?
You would have to be able to sing. Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
Brandon sings like an amputee. Can't
Sure.
hold a note, can't carry a tune.
Unless I want to. Nah, that's not for... We're going to have to do a whole video on Revelation 12. There's too much to go into, and we don't have anything prepared because we have to show you guys star charts and, you know, we got to show a lot of stuff for that. That's going to have to be a video into itself. But we are going to talk about it before September, right? I mean,
well, apparently.
it seems like we're going to have to. It's a big thing going on right now. A lot of people are looking at it. Mine just said power.
I'm still... I got candle as well.
The power. The power of Grayskull.
I can't wait for that movie.
What, they're doing a He-Man movie?
They are doing a He-Man movie.
No.
Yeah.
Book of Enoch stuff. Yeah, I need to get into I was just talking about the Book of Enoch earlier to Rick. Trying to tell him that, I don't know, it sounds like maybe it says the fallen angels are imprisoned in Antarctica, and there's all kinds of stuff you can read out of the Book of Enoch. So that's something I would like to get into.
Yes, School Brains, we're still going to make our own Ouija board. We're still waiting on the proper piece of wood and my Dremel.
Yeah, if he would just bring me his Dremel, I would probably go out and find the proper piece of wood. But it is what it is. Okay, power. What kind of power?
I don't know, mine's flat and dead.
I want to know what kind of power it's talking about. Electricity? Oh, are you telling me? Foul. It's a foul power.
Huh. That could be any number of things.
It could be. It really could be. It could be talking about the Catholic priest in the boys' choir. A foul power they have. Oh man, this isn't making a whole lot of sense tonight.
Yeah, the
not
app's
to me.
not working tonight, like it seems.
Guys, it doesn't seem like much is going on here. It does want to say another word though. Tell me your name. One last time, because I am going to turn you off in a couple of minutes. You're underperforming for me.
Yeah, mine's...
I can't help it if you don't like it.
How long have we been running this tonight, guys?
Can't be that long. 36 minutes. Right? Something like that. But you know what? It's gone smooth tonight.
Yeah, no.
If we would have known it was going smooth, we would have had more stuff prepared.
Yeah, we might have looked stuff up and had evidence to show and stuff to go over.
Evidence to show. Most of the evidence that we could show anymore, we're just going to show and say, yep, that was shopped. Yep, that was shopped. Oh, that one's a little bit different, but it's still fake. You know, because that's all we see.
I finally got another word.
Ooh, what did it say?
I got hole.
What kind of hole?
H-O-L-E.
Okay.
Like the shitty alternative band.
Okay. Gotcha.
That killed Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. There's
Sorry.
a conspiracy theory that hasn't been brought up in a while.
Can we not? I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, I don't really. That's not really paranormal.
No, not at all.
No, it's pretty regular normal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that would mean.
It's just a normal conspiracy theory. Wow, chat kind of died off.
Well, that's because we kind of died off. I'm turning the app off, guys.
Yeah, we're not getting anything out of it tonight. I'll leave mine running, but...
Oh, man. Alright, app. I'm going to ask you if you want to say one more thing before I shut you down.
Ghoul Brains, I've listened to it, but I haven't had a chance to break it down and get it in my headphones and get it repeating. So that's something I'm going to have to bring up on the computer and do. She sent it to our BlindBrik Facebook.
Oh, you must have seen it and I didn't.
I thought I showed it to you.
No. When you
I just got my father.
My father?
Yeah.
Who art in heaven.
How would be that? And my app just shut down.
Isaiah. Alright, Isaiah. Thank you. Good night. I'm shutting you down.
Yeah, I got my father and then my ghost app just completely shut down.
I'm telling it good night and it's trying to say something else now. Isaiah, is Paula still here too? Or is it just Isaiah, I wonder? My father. That's weird.
So is there anything anybody else wants to talk about tonight? I mean... Mine's starting to redline.
I am going to take my nephew, and I'm hoping that you'll come too, and a couple of his friends who are aspiring ghost hunters up to the old cemetery to do some ghost hunting at some point soon. And I thought maybe I'd record that for everybody.
Yeah, that might be cool.
And just it'll be real basic, just teaching the kids how to try and get EVPs and stuff, which I think will be fun.
I just got a hard vibrate word.
A hard vibrate word?
Yeah, it's pack.
Okay. It's been strangely quiet recently, actually. Everything's been quiet. Except for, can't even think. Oh, I did want to ask, since when did science become a bunch of unproven theories that if you disagree with and try and use the scientific method, you're a bad person? When did science become religion, Rick?
Hold on.
What?
Guys, really, the deal with the kids, it's sexual child abuse. What?
I think she's going back to the Satan, the Satanist stuff.
I mean, can we clarify on that, please?
Yeah, in Ghoul Brains, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Just kind of take them out, show them a couple little things. Probably closer to like dusk, just when it's getting dark, more than, I don't want to keep them out all night. They are like 15, 16, but still don't want to keep them out all night. It's not healthy. But yeah, what was the last thing Vicky said? I can't see because it's way up the screen there.
I don't know. It was a while ago. She's been quiet. I just kind of confused on that.
Like I said, though, I think it goes back to the satanic child abuse. Maybe you'll catch some orbs. Oh, my opinion on orbs isn't very good most of the time. Honestly, I think 99% of the time they can be attributed to particles in the air.
Oh, come on, horrors. Taking them to Bobby Mackeys for the first time would be awesome.
I was supposed to go to Bobby Mackeys a couple years back and things got messed up.
Our local paranormal group just did Hinsdale House.
I know. I wish we could have been there.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. Bobby Mackeys would be fun too, though.
I just got desert.
Oh yeah, mine's off. Desert?
Yeah.
Which desert?
I don't know.
The Egyptian desert. I don't know. Okay, and then Vicky's quiet again.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's like behind.
Maybe. I don't think...
But nobody else is behind.
I don't think we're lagging bad today.
It sucks we don't have anything prepared when we're not lagging back.
Yeah, we always expect the worst and
right, and don't prepare. Well, we prepare for the worst, but we don't prepare for the best. That makes sense, right?
And then when we're prepared when we are prepared, we have frickin' the lag issues.
Yes, and the lag is horrible when it happens. Well, how about this? Prep next time. We prepped all day for a better quality stream. That was the problem. And I think we're experiencing a better quality stream.
It's got circle. Mine's real active now.
Maybe because I turned mine off.
Maybe.
We've come full circle. Right back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Back to Mars. It literally splits their minds. Oh, yeah, that's what she's talking about.
She must be.
She must be behind. I'm not sure how that works. Has anyone seen almost invisible beings seem to move at good speed, intelligent and aggressive? I mean, that sounds an awful lot like poltergeist activity and, like shadow people.
But normally poltergeist activity they don't show themselves.
They do. The stronger ones do. They seem to gather enough energy for one big show at the end. And they go from there. I'd love to investigate a poltergeist case.
Yeah.
But there's just not a lot of them floating around for us, is there? But no, I mean, I've seen shadow people out the corner of my eyes. I've seen beings in pictures that weren't there when I took the pictures, but I've never seen, an almost invisible person. Need to CK into Miles Johnson. He deals with whistleblowers.
But not almost invisible beings. I don't think. I've seen dark and light shadows.
I've seen a lot of weird things. I've seen so many weird things. The orbs. I mean, and that's the thing. She's like, maybe you can get some orbs, and I'm like, I don't really believe in orbs. But then I had the lights, and they were orbs, and those were amazing. I wish I could show those to you.
Jamie says not in house areas, so kind of like sprites or fairies of some sort.
That could be. That could be. Now, see, I've had an experience with what I would call fairies, more specifically will-o'-the-wisps, if you read the descriptions. Yeah. But those were actually invisible and then turned visible and went invisible again. But when they turned visible, they were just balls of light, which was really weird. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Predator cloaking would be awesome.
I just got rolled.
You just got rickrolled.
Ah.
The guy I work with is going to Bobby and Mackeys next month. I'm a little jealous. He's getting freaked out because he's worried something will follow him home. Well, Ghoulbrains, let him know that the easiest solution to that is just to bring Rick and I along, because it'll attach to me before it'll attach to anyone else, so everyone's lucky and good to go. So I'm really being brought along as insurance. So like I said, just let him know. That's probably his best bet.
Jamie, you setting up trail cams and IR cams, anything like that out in the woods?
Or are you literally hunting them? Oh, no, I'm curious.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, because
I know you mentioned something earlier.
Right. Or both. And yeah, as far as the Bobby Mackeys thing goes, I mean, wear a crucifix. Do a confession beforehand. Make yourself right before you go, I think is the big deal. Because Bobby Mackeys really does legitimately seem like it could be a portal to hell. One of the portals. You know what I mean? There's a lot of weird stuff that happens there. Guns.
Jamie said guns. Okay.
I would like to get some more information on that. I really would. Because that's hunting some invisible beings with, semi-invisible with guns. I'd like to know what we think. I want more information on what's going on that's making you look for them, because there's a lot of old stories that I've looked into that I don't even talk about because they're not relevant anymore, but they could be something like what's going on. I'd like to see if I could connect the dots.
Yeah.
Haven't bought cams yet.
I would definitely advise getting some cams up, whether it's the trail cams like for hunters,
right,
or if there's a way you can run an IR cam setup with freaking night vision, IR.
Couple different setups. Maybe you could do both. A couple different spots.
Try to catch it on cam to see what it is. You'll be able to learn its trailing and things like that as well.
Right.
Because if it's something physical, if it's a physical being, it probably has a path it follows. Like any physical being.
More than likely. But he said they move really fast. Seems to move at good speed, intelligent, and...
I just got nosebleed.
Man. Jamie, you've got me really curious now. Because that could be something completely new.
Or completely very old and
yeah, disrupted. Yeah. Maybe something that's reawoken because of everything going on in the world.
So...
Jamie, are you hunting hellhounds?
Sorry.
They would be fast, aggressive, almost invisible.
I don't... Yeah. No.
Set up just off game.
Yeah, that's a good idea too, because game trails can, if it's a predator of some sort, go in it looking at it as if it is a physical being, and if you can't catch evidence of a physical being, but you can still catch evidence of something.
I can see when they move, but not when they're still. Does leave a trail. Oh, it does leave a trail. That's even more interesting.
Yeah, so I definitely find its trails, its game trails, its travel trails, and get some sort of camera set there before you go in guns blazing.
Right, because you want to know what it is first. First and foremost, identify your prey. And they might not be your prey anymore once you identify them.
Yeah, it could be something...
But you don't see them when they're not moving, so it almost is like some sort of...
camouflage.
Maybe a predictive camouflage or an adaptive camouflage.
Yeah, like some sort of chameleon.
Yeah, kind of like the predator thing, like Horace said. That'd be kind of neat. What if it is an oversized lizard? That'd be weird.
That'd be odd.
But it could be.
Now, that's not me saying that I believe there's predator camouflage out there, because I really don't.
I don't know. Some of the patents that the military has could be. But not on animals, I don't think. But we don't know. We really don't know.
It's got loving.
Loving? Are they loving creatures? Well, are you living near military base or research center? He's talking to Jamie, I think, right? I watched a creepy video, probably fake. It was like a being kind of built like the rake, but it was cloaked like Predator. You could barely see an outline.
Huh.
I'd have to watch it, but if you're saying probably fake, I trust your instincts that it was probably fake. Yeah, I know some former Rangers too.
But you gotta identify your prey first, and that's always important.
Yeah, because like I said, if you don't know what you're dealing with, that gun might just piss it off. First off. And then where are you? Dead? Worse? What's worse than dead? I don't know. But if you don't know what you're dealing with, then you don't know either. You know what I mean?
This thing is popping now. I got describe.
What bat?
Battalion
Battalion Joe. We saw a bat yesterday.
Yeah, it was squished.
We saw a bat run over at the gas station. Poor bat.
Yeah. Goldbrains, I think I might have seen videos like that, like the rake and what you're talking about, so I get the basic gist of what you're saying with how it moved. Built.
Yeah. And most of those videos, they're not even close to legitimate looking. Like, they look CG to the naked eye, and if they look CG to the naked eye, they're probably CG. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
He lives near a National Guard base and 44 Teflons.
Maybe they're out there testing super soldiers.
I just got Kim.
Huh. Remember when we were looking at the map earlier, there was a Kimberly on Mars.
Yeah. Loving describe Kim.
Boy, we're 52 minutes in.
Are we really? How do you see that?
Well, because we started at 10 and it's 10:52.
Oh, we started a little before 10.
Okay, so we're about an hour in. And they have been experimenting with reflective camo horrors. That's what I was saying. And if we've seen the experiments that we've seen, we know they're farther ahead than that. If that makes any sense. Because they don't show us where they're actually at. They don't want to show the enemies where they're actually at. Just makes sense to me. But I don't know, man. I'm winding down.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm tired too. Guys, we think we might have to call it a night.
Yeah, because we're running out of things to talk about.
Right.
We are...
Jamie, if you want to tell us more, or if you get some pictures, man, please send them our way. Because I'm super curious now.
Yeah, blindbrik@gmail.com is the best way to get a hold of us.
All the links will be everywhere for you guys.
Yeah.
We're getting better at that.
Yeah, I've started getting better with the graphics and everything, and
yeah, we're trying to give you guys a little bit better quality. And since we know that we can throttle the internet use everywhere else and get it all to here, maybe next time we go live, we'll have a better show prepared.
Yeah, we'll have some evidence to go over and things like that.
We still haven't even reviewed our EVP session, the Forgotten Language app test.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So we need to go over that at some point.
We haven't showed them the audio clip we found when we were doing a mic test.
Oh yeah, that's true too. That was really weird. As opposed to dropping a Brick Productions, that's right. Alright, see you, Jamie. Alright, man. What do you think?
I think it's time to say goodnight. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, we appreciate you just coming and hanging out. We know we didn't have a crazy long, crazy active show tonight, but at least we had a show without lag, uninterrupted, where we got to talk.
Yeah. So hopefully we got this, and I was able to figure out how to throttle the internet and give you guys figure out that we can still do quality shows.
All right.
Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yeah, and you know, stay
creepy, everybody. Everyone.